Can I ask you about Moses Itauma, if you don't mind?
Yeah, can do, yeah.
Will he live up to the hype?
Oh, he's unreal, isn't he? I think I took that on 3 days' notice, and the BT Sport made me 6 different offers before I finally accepted the fight, and they made me an offer that I'd never seen that kind of money before. It was treble what I got to box. I mean, I got paid well to fight Tom Carty, and the money that they offered was just stupid, so I wasn't going to say no to it. But I boxed him, and I went in, had a little go, but don't get me wrong, it was a terrible stoppage. I want a mark on my face, but in hindsight, it would have levered me. There's no two ways about it. I got saved for a better day, to be honest with you. I came out of there, I robbed a bank that night. I went in, I came out with not a scratch on me. Got paid really, really well for it, so it was a winner-winner all the way around for me. I mean, it only makes my reputation better because they know that I'll jump in with these guys, and that's the thing. And a lot of guys won't. They just want to protect the record, and that's the difference then when they do get into a fight and have a test, and that's when it shows, kind of thing.
Just one last thing on Itauma, do you think he's going to go all the way? Because I think you're seeing like the top heavyweights at the end of their careers, like Joshua, like Fury, like Usyk. Is he the man to dominate now?
I think he beat them all. I said it before I boxed him. I said apart from Joshua and Fury, he was the best heavyweight in the country. I'd heard all the stories about him, even from an amateur. I'd seen all the stories about him, how good he was, etc. And the thing about him is, I've been face to face with guys like obviously Tom Carty and Vidal Riley, and you have a bit of back and forth and stuff. The way that with that kid, it was like there was nothing there. There was no emotion with him. It was like looking at a blank canvas. I remember coming back to my uncle after seeing him. I said, "He's not right in head, this kid." And remember, I didn't change room beforehand with my uncle and that in my chair, and I was just thinking to myself, "What am I doing?" And I got in ring, and the speed of the guy was just unreal, and that was the difference. I mean, he hit me through my gloves, and I could feel the power. And I'm confident in my chin, mate. Very, very confident. I think I've only been dropped once, and that's amateur and professional boxing in 20 years, and that was by Tom Carty. And I got up, but the guy hit me, and it shook me through my body when he caught me flush, and I stood up to it. But I think if he stays at it now, I think in 20 years' time, they'll be talking about him like they talk about Lennox Lewis now. That's how good I think he'll be. And I can only say I boxed him.
And you said just a few questions ago that this was going to be your last year as a professional. Why have you decided to make that decision?
Promised my family as well. They don't like me doing this, and I've always said I put a time scale on it, and I've always said that this will be my last year as a professional. So I'm getting really good offers now, and I am predominantly going to box away from home. So I think I'll have one more on a home show, maybe, possibly, in Bradford, but that'll be my last one at home. I want to get to 20 fights. I think I'm on, what am I on now, 13 or 14 I'm on. So, yeah, I've set myself a target now. And then once I get to that, that'll be me done.